And we will settle on 4,000.
Bring him to me, captured, and we'll settle for 3,000.
He is a very dangerous man.
Exactly. I'm not going to risk any more. I'm not going to risk any more of my men.
I do not fight.
Anyway, he says he'll knock your get down to 3,000 if you bring him out of it.
You don't trust that.
Okay.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Dead or alive or
alive? He wants them.
Okay. He wants them alive.
Dead bodies are a pain in the ass to deal with. He'll deal with them himself. Oh, you want about the kidnapping? There's a tiny blurb in the San Francisco papers about the kidnapping of
Terwilliger. Yeah.
You are too busy trying to get the authorities to actually deal with it.
The authorities.
You plan on it. You plan on at least investigating it, but then you get too busy with 10,000.
He's very important. The government will do something. They love him.
Then you learn to spell, and then you're like, all right, where's the haunted house here in San Francisco? Where's the graveyard?
So I was gonna say I was gonna try to use it on my parents, but then I was like, no, he probably would have started there. Mom, I miss you.
You probably want some kind of random
person
in some grave. Probably not anybody famous necessarily, but
you know what? No. I was gonna say maybe I could go see if the circus is still in town and use Austin's old character. The strong man.
You have no idea where he's buried. He's probably in a pauper's grave somewhere. Might not even be more.
I'm trying to think if there's any relevant characters though that I could
Nobody that's died in the San Francisco area who you would have any idea of where they're buried. There's been not many deaths in this campaign so far. So
yeah, there really hasn't.
I gotta work on that.
Wait, who is it?
There's only 2. And I think
we'll just use a random.
Okay, so you just
let's do
survival rate's pretty high.
It's very high, but I've been throwing super deadly shit at you guys. I've been kind of.
Yeah, it's because you granted us greater than 100 things, and some of us put it in combat.
So, let me do a no roll.
Yeah, you can do it. What is this for? It's right there beside you.
Oh yeah, speaking of, we need
knowing if there was any people that died that were saying I buried my treasure here, or some criminal who had a bunch of money that he hid and nobody ever found.
I want to make that a hard no.
Okay, that's fine.
Because that's not real. That would be really uncommon. Yeah, right. That's why it's a hard no. If you're in America, I'd be like, yeah, sure, Blackbeard or whatever.
Yeah, but we don't know where his grave is.
Yeah. I don't like this gun.
Oh, that's not.
I like one of the cocked ones.
Damn it! I am not knowing shit today.
You're not sure.
Not sure. Okay.
I think John's here.
How about just
Air's the one that you always get.
Yeah, that's one I like.
Any notable people, just famous people in San Francisco I could meet?
Honestly, do not know.
No, I don't know.
I guess do a random one.
So let's just do a
random man.
Now. What was I doing here? Clock, timer, stuff. Last time we played, I totally forgot to take her up, and we got some peeing happening in the house in the apartment here. So I want to remind myself. You pick rando.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's going to cost you 10 magic points. Do you have 10 magic points?
Jesus.
Well, you get those back over the course of the day.
Yeah, what's your power?
There should be where's magic points on the character sheet?
Oh, you definitely. Damn, I think he's got 17. He's got
15. No, you got plenty of magic points to cast a spell.
Oh, good man, intelligence.
Okay.
We're not going to do your sanity check unless it works. And I believe we need to do a hard power.
And I need to catch a rabbit.
Yes, you catch some kind of a rabbit. You could get some blood, like pig's blood or something.
It's got to be fresh, so.
You get some blood. We're not going to worry too much about that at this point. When it's in a clutch and you really need it, you're like, Jacali, let me catch
you real quick.
Anyway, go ahead.
I'll back you up.
Hard power. We're going to do a test. I think John is here. Watch the dog. Watch the dog. Coach.
Nice.
Okay, give me a hard power.
What up, John?
I'm using all my reroll coupons for this.
Okay, you can.
Wait, how many you have?
I've got 2.
He's got at least 2, because I gave him 2.
I'm about to say just... No, that's way
97! Yeah, hand me over a reroll.
2-1.
This is taking longer than I planned. I was thinking each of these little vignettes would take at most 10 minutes.
Yeah, I complicated.
It's only 15 after.
You're not missing anything yet, John. We're doing individual people.
There you go. Where am I?
Take that.
Oh, either spot. Where you want to sit? This is just Ben's jacket.
Oh.
Yeah. You can...
What do you get?
I'm about to say that.
99.
I feel like...
That's 69.
69 is not half your power, is it?
No.
Okay. 91. Jeez.
Pushing it. I'm gonna take the dire consequences.
You already got those loaded dice.
I might die today, everybody, before the game even starts.
You won't die, but it won't be good.
Huh?
You want to use another pair of dice?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
You never switch out dice in mid-roll? That's a terrible idea. Come on, Yorie, make the roll. I don't see spells in my group.
35! That's it!
Is that success?
Yeah, 37 was hard.
Yes, mark yourself down. You know, Command Ghost. When you cast the spell,
And no dire consequences.
you take a point of sanity. When it works, you always take sanity loss when you cast spells.
No, that's fine.
You feel drained.
You feel drained, but you still got 5 points left. So you just get it. This ghost pops up.
Sanity, 86. Yeah, that's fine.
What kind of person is this? Do you want? Did you just pick like literally a random out of the way grave?
Yeah.
Or did you pick?
It's a pretty. Okay, so like I'm in a graveyard, but like I picked one that was like more like upstanding, like
right,
kind of like.
But you don't want to be like where people might walk by. Right.
No. Yeah.
So it's kind of way up in the corner somewhere. Yeah. The let's see.
Should I mess with my magic points at all, or do you think this is gonna be back down?
Give me a luck check real quick, Yorie.
Alright.
This is going off the rails. Sweet, somebody knows a spell in my game. You can teach other people that spell too, Yorie. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. I succeeded the luck check.
You did succeed? Okay. The person that comes up is it's an older gentleman. You know this guy died of a heart attack.
Oh man, I could have done what's his butt's dad.
What's his butt?
No, got the glasses.
Oh.
How are the glasses? Who?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know where he's buried. He's buried down in Santiago.
Figure it out.
Ghosts.
Ask him where the buried treasure is.
Oh, that's not a bad
He's a
idea.
fishing magnet. He has to have buried treasure.
Lose another point for seeing a ghost.
Okay.
It's not like all gross and like, just looks like a guy in a nice
This looks
suit.
like an ethereal guy.
Yeah, you find out that this is, well, you knew who it was. We're going to say his name is Randolph Carter, who was a big businessman here in San Francisco. He died of a heart attack about 2 weeks ago. You're just doing this as a test, right? You don't really have any good questions for him.
I'll ask him, hey, do you remember anything after death? What's the afterlife like?
What afterlife? That was the answer that you get. And,
Did I only get one question?
no, you can question him. Tons of questions, blah, blah, blah.
How does it feel to be-
costs you another magic point just to give that answer. Every question costs you a magic point.
Okay, so I get 5 questions.
So, 4. You don't want, if the magic point goes to 0, you pass out.
I don't want to pass out.
You pass out.
Okay, so I'm at 1.
Yeah,
I can go
so
4.
you got 4 questions that you get, 5 questions you can ask, yes.
How does it feel to be here for this spectacular occasion?
What spectacular occasion?
You're here.
I'm dead. Find a way to bring me back. Yes,
I'm
bring me
working on
back. Bring me back.
I'm working on that.
Alright, I'll hold you to it. If you bring me back, I will reward you handsomely. He's checking his pockets. He's wearing a nice pocket watch on his vest. And he's a ghost. You can see right through him. It's all fake.
Pocket watch.
Any other questions you got for me? You got 2 more if you don't want to pass out in the graveyard. Or none if you don't
Do you
want
hide
to.
any money?
No. Well, yeah, he had money all over the place. He's pretty certain that all his relatives have found it. In his house. He didn't like bury any money in a hidden place. Give me one more. Give me another luck check, Yorie.
Any messages you want me to pass along? That's the next question after the luck check.
Oh.
I gotta do something for him, you know? No luck this time.
Okay. So no, he doesn't have any hidden money that you might be able to find. Let's see. What will be bad? No, he did good. He wants you to tell his daughter not to trust cousin Silas. Okay.
What's the guy's name again, though?
His name is Randolph Carter.
Oh, yeah.
And his daughter
So we'll have
will
to
be
find out
Amelia
in the directory.
Carter. And you could find her pretty
Directory,
easily.
yeah.
She's one of the main beneficiaries of his estate. His wife is already dead. And you can go and warn her about Uncle Silas if you just want to give him... In general, I've heard bad things about Silas. Be careful of cousin Silas. She doesn't like that. Well, she doesn't particularly care for cousin Silas. She's indifferent.
I tell her...
But she will
I tell her I knew her father and that, like...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then he said that to you sometime before that. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, the last thing...
Since I am a wealthy man around the area.
The last thing for you, Yorie, and I apologize everybody, this is taking so long.
You're good.
Yorie,
Yes.
is that I'm not apologizing to you, Yorie.
You're good.
You're the one who's doing all this. Knocking, knock, knock. At your door, you recognize the little lawyer from Chinatown, Mr. Li Wei. He's carrying like a briefcase kind of a deal.
You finished the scroll.
Yes. Yes, I finished the scroll. He's got the scroll for you. He's got a manuscript, which he tells you is the only copy in English.
Is there anything extra I could do for you?
Well, there is your fee.
No, I know. I'm going to do that, but I am very gracious for what you've done for me. I know that it was a very big toll on your mind. Believe me, I know. I've been reading too.
He said there's no charge, but you must agree to fulfill a favor from me at some point in the future.
Would you like to hold on to the scroll itself as...
in Chinese?
Yes, as a measure of faith to you and show respect for your culture.
Yes, he'll take that. So he takes the scroll, he leaves you with the manuscript. He does remind you again, it's the only copy. This is only the first book of Hassan, and there are intimations that there are more. But he's copied the entire scroll. It's several pages. It's pretty thick. Your scroll was
it was
good
long.
size, and the writing was like minute. And Chinese writing, you can get a lot more on a page.
Shit, one little house is like 5 words.
Yeah. So anyway, write that down. That you now have the English manuscript of the first book of Hassan. Oh, he tells you that. Yes, there is a spell that claims that it resurrects the dead. So anyway, make sure you've written all this crap down, Yorie. You've got Command Ghost. You've got your manuscript of the book, which you can start either skimming or reading, up to you.
Manuscript of...
the first of the 7 cryptical books of Hassan.
Can you spell Hassan?
Hassan. You just call it the first book of Hassan.
The assassin.
In English.
Yeah, that's what I did.
As far as he knows, it's the only one in America. Okay.
And
Next.
I
think that's everything that I was doing to do for Yorie survived.
He survived the pregame. Yes.
Sorry about the wait. You're the next furthest
Contestant
back.
on.
Well, no, he's the next furthest back of things happening because Stalloid was the launch ago. Last we dealt with Jacali was in Devil's Gulch on the 21st when Matilda showed up to say Daddy's been kidnapped. Professor Stalloid was kidnapped. Come help. Ophelia had got sick that same day. So Dr. Weisfeld refused to leave Devil's Gulch because Ophelia couldn't travel. She was too ill. If you want to use that as a...
First options.
You haven't heard of it. So, anyway, that's one of the excuses for some of the characters not coming with Otto. Otto said he would go with Matilda. You said you wouldn't. You can either think of an excuse, or you could want to stay with Dr. Weisfeld, because Jacali and Weisfeld are pretty tight.
Does make sense.
Or you could not trust Otto entirely. I mean, it's entirely up to you. Well, I'm just throwing out ideas for Ben. For his character not to have gone.
I can't remember if we actually
maybe you don't like
figured out in character that traveling woman had the horn, or if
yes, because Otto told you guys that, but she was gone. She was in a Gypsy Bardo, and when you went to find him, he was it was gone.
Okay.
She had used it allegedly to heal Gemma Jones, according to Gemma. Almost like brought her back from the dead, it seemed like, because she was in such bad shape.
I feel like what Jacali probably would have done if she didn't go on to Religor's hunt was that if, Ophelia was sick or Weisfeld was traveling with her, she would have probably used the time to try to investigate where the horn is instead and try to find any leads on.
So you basically are staying in
part.
Devil's Gulch for those reasons.
Yeah, walk around and looking like, hey, did anybody see this?
Okay. All you can learn is there was a gypsy lady here. She looked like she was a half-breed, white and American Indian. She was kind of small. She had dark hair. She wore like a white cowboy hat and white clothes. She was very pretty. And she read palms and she gave fortunes. Oh, and she gave people in town who were sick, she would give miracle cures to.
Hold on.
Okay. Do you have a little notebook? There's notebooks over here.
Yeah, I was trying to find the one I had last time.
Can I check spells here?
Here it is. Is that it?
No, that's
No.
What? This isn't my hand.
Oh, that's
I think that's the other girl's.
Yeah.
Amy's. maybe?
Yeah.
I remember she had that
It was
notebook.
like this.
Was it one of these?
It looked like this, but
Oh, it's just a loose leaf.
loose leaf something. That was
Here, look
I've been on
through
it.
these. Is that it?
Okay. Oh, man.
You got all kinds of like writing.
Hand
Oh, that's awesome.
There's a thick one.
Sue Miller.
Yeah.
Great notes.
That's my mom.
Spells burn.
Oh my god. Okay, so
And a date. Okay,
you
so
learned she
the
read
mixed
fortunes.
race. Hold on. The mixed
Yeah, mixed
race.
race. She's half breed is what they say. Mixed race. American Indian or Native American, however you put it, and whites and shit. They think people that we talk to.
She's wearing a white hat.
She wore a white hat. That corresponds with what Otto said. And she was doing fortunes for people, reading tea leaves. Her name was Daisy. Some of the people, some of the men in town know that. And she also would give out potions to heal people. There was some kind of magical water. And one of the ladies in town claims that she had had a bad kidney that started working again once she drank some of the water. She was peeing a lot of blood, and then she drank the magic water and it stopped. Little old lady. Nobody knows where she went. They don't know where she was from. Most people didn't really talk much to her. She was a gypsy. She's an out-of-towner. It takes a while for people to warm up. And she left the day before you guys went looking for her, pretty much.
Did they give me a hair color?
Black hair, dark eyes, brownish skin, reddish brown skin. You know, the typical how mixed race people would look. I think she had one horse was leading another. So obviously she could like switch the horses out because the Bardo, the little gypsy caravan wagon, would be one or the other. It only needed one horse to pull it. It's pretty small. So yeah, and doing all that.
Any idea where she's going? Anybody here coming out of town?
At best, she was heading in the easterly direction because that was the side of town she was on, and she didn't appear to come back through town before she left. And then you could take a train back towards San Francisco a few days later, 2 or 3 days later. It's about a 4-day ride.
On train? 4 days?
Yeah. It took them 2 weeks to get here with Stalloid's wagon. And they only made it 3/4 of the way. Yeah, it's trains are pretty slow. 4 hard days of travel. It'll cost you between $39 and $68. And if you want to take your horse, it's going to be an additional
Well, I have to.
$13 for taking horses straight. Do you have the money?
Not cash or spending level, but I have 254 assets.
Assets are in the bank somewhere. Where are your assets? That's a good question. I don't suspect you trust White Man's Bank, do you?
I do not, definitely.
Okay, so is it buried? Where is your money hidden away? That's what assets means. That it's kept away by someone. Weisfeld could have it at her house. You might trust her.
Either something there, or it would be. Yeah, because I can't believe that Jacali would travel with too much.
Right, exactly.
And she's
That money's like
traveling
her
a lot.
emergency fund for whatever.
On the train.
It's
With her
probably-
horse?
It's probably
You could
not
probably.
somewhere around Weisfald's residence or around Jacali.
And that's the wrong direction. That's in Wyoming. Here's the other thing. I'm going to say that Jenna's sister is willing to lend you the money if you want. No, she'll lend you the money if you're good for it. Either that or, yeah, well, she thinks you are. I mean, you helped her out a lot.
I mean, I don't make much money.
She is willing to lend you the money, and the next time you're in Devil's Gulch, you can pay her back.
Okay.
It's not that
Yeah,
big of a
the
deal.
boss has to do that.
So note that on the what are you taking? You're going to take third class?
Yeah, I'm just going to take
So 39 plus 13 is $52. You owe $52 to Lily Jones. To Lily Jones in Devil's Gulch. And part of that is by way of thanks for the help that you gave them. I mean, you did help drive off the vandals and turn those boys are actually helping out around the place now to try to make up for some of the bad they did. They also, you think, all have crushes on Lily, so.
And we apprehended that horrible man who tried to run off with all our money.
Yeah. So it's a loan, but the understanding between you as women is that if it's not paid back, it's not paid back. If it's not paid back in the next 10, if it's paid back in the 10 years, it's paid back in the 10 years.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
Alright.
So if you come back and pay her $5 and then leave and come back a year later and pay her $5, she's fine with that. You know what I mean?
Alright.
Because Lily's a pretty nice person. So you get back to San Francisco around the 27th or the 28th, probably. When you get back, well, actually, yeah, we're going to just say that it took a few days to deal with Daisy and all that. No, yeah, 2 or 3 days to deal with Daisy, so you're getting back about the time that this is starting. What do you want to do when you're in San Francisco, just in general?
Why did I come here? Is this where...
This is where,
people are...
yeah, Matilda, remember Professor Terwilliger has been kidnapped?
I didn't remember where.
Yeah, he lives in Oakland, which is right across the bay from San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't have to come back to San Francisco. This is kind of where the campaign is going.
No,
you do know Stalloid was going back to San Francisco. You do know Otto was heading back to try to help Terwilliger. He left a few days before you did. A couple of days before you did, actually. So, would you go back to San Francisco?
Probably. I just wanted to remember what was going on.
Okay. So, in general, do you want to try to find Stalloid? Do you want to look for Otto? Do you want to check on Terwilliger?
I got those stupid squid people on my back, just hounding me for it.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for. And if everything seems connected in this, and the Daisy lead has kind of gone cold, so until then, I'm searching on whatever else.
Okay.
And this is it.
Is there any place in particular you want to search for about the horn?
I wouldn't guess libraries or anything would have about it.
No,
I might
probably not.
try to see what resources I can have to see if any gypsies matching Daisy's description came through town. If any.
You don't suspect Daisy would be able to beat you back here if you took the train. By horse, it would take a week or two to get there. What you do find out, what you would know from certain... Wait, can you read English?
No.
You can't? Okay.
I can speak.
You can try.
Right. I would say your best bet is probably to find Stalloid and see what's going on in the area as well at some point. Can we do that? Link you guys up? So around the 28th, Jacali shows
Can I
up.
ask a question real quick?
Yes.
What day did the lawyer come by?
Oh, he came by on the 20th. Where's Stalloid? Anyway, late September is all I wrote. So we're going to say it was we discussed
21st.
it. We discussed it after. It happened after you cast your little spell. So we're going to say it was only a couple of days ago, like the 26th.
Okay.
Right.
I'm just waiting for the day that I start reading.
Right.
That's the day I start reading it in depth.
August 26th. So you are reading in depth. Okay. I got to figure out how long. I'll figure out how long that'll take. You have read in the newspapers. By the 28th, you have read, again, it's just real small because it's out of town, about Terwilliger being found. There was some kind of a destruction of some ranch house or something.
I'll probably go.
What are you smiling at? Oh, okay. About the destruction of a ranch house in over by east of here by Mount Diablo.
No context.
I'm sorry. I thought there was a reason. I'm sorry. About the destruction of a ranch house near Mount Diablo. There's a knock at your door. And the little Chinese lady goes and answers it, and she brings Jacali in to your study.
No. Where am I keeping the dinosaur head?
It is probably locked up.
I feel like I
probably
probably
in
have,
storage
like, a stable or
here at the
something.
house. Yes.
Yeah.
Like there's a building in the back, probably.
Okay.
Used to be like a laundry house or something like that.
Yeah, we're keeping that locked down,
it's
right?
Made, yeah, it's made
I
of
don't
stone.
want that man coming and stealing my stuff.
Okay. It's made of stone. It's a solid structure. Somebody's gonna have to break the door down.
Right.
It's gonna be loud, and you have neighbors, and it's a rich neighborhood. People
Right.
would report.
Does he have a place to put horses at his residence?
Yes.
I'll
He
put
has
my
a stable
horse
in the
there
back.
before I
We're gonna say there's a stable in the back. He's got a solid sized piece of property. He's got a stable. He's got this little old washing house, and you've got a small shed too with like gardening stuff and that kind of crap. And then you have a downstairs of your house because it's on a hill, and there's a downstairs area, and that's where she lives. And you've got the upper 2 floors to yourself for the most part, as much as you want.
I'm gonna put Melon in the stable before I even knock at the door.
Okay, yeah. You can do that. There's his horses are back there. You see his medicine wagon is back there as well. And then you go around the front or back door do you want to go to?
You're familiar with the house.
Okay.
Oh, I'm familiar with the house?
You are. You've been there. You stayed
Have
there.
I been invited back? I can't remember.
I feel like I've told at least you and Weisfold and Wilder to tell her welcome either here or midnight.
Alright, then I'm just gonna come in the back door unannounced, and I'm just gonna find you in the
Back door smells like Chinese food. There's a little Chinese lady there cooking. She sees you. She just gives you a wave.
I wave.
She says study, and then she goes back to her cooking.
Alright, I go for the study.
Okay. You know where it is. It's in the front of the house. It overlooks the street. It's got a big wide window. There's a lot of books. There's and that kind of stuff. And so Jacali just walks in.
I'm just at my desk, just like furiously looking at the manuscript.
He's got. It looks like it's a folder, and there's a bunch of just individual pieces of paper. They're all written on one side.
On my face.
Okay.
You what?
He's got a magnifying glass to come in place. Like, damn, this man's handwriting. Or
My eyes are bloodshot.
Oh, you've been not sleeping. Okay.
I've been just reading it.
It looks like he's reading something.
Ah, Mr. Stalloid. It seems you have been enthralled with this new Jane Austen novelist that I have heard so much about.
No.
Jane Austen. Manuscript. It's the Chinese manuscript. It's good. It's good. This is what I'm looking for.
Right, I remember.
This is what I want. This is what I desire.
And what, pray tell, Mr. Stalloid, is it that it is?
The secret of the gods.
The what? What did he say?
The secret of the gods.
Is that what he says?
Yeah.
The secret of the gods.
The key to the gate.
The key to the gate. Well, I just came in through the back door. I didn't need the key.
The golden gate.
Oh my god.
The golden gate.
It's fine.
That's a very expensive gate.
I found it. Saved it.
Excuse me, Mr. Stalloid, you're gonna have to give me a few more details. You can save who? From what?
Everyone.
You can save everyone. Everyone. From what?
It.
Damn.
Well, whenever I come down with this I will go straight to you.
One of the two. The inevitables.
The inevitables?
Yes.
I mean, death and white people?
I forgot.
I like that one.
Here.
So you just finished up skimming this book too, by the way. It came on the 26th. It's only 2 days to skim it.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't read it in depth, you don't get any Cthulhu Mythos for skim.
I shout for, I'm trying to remember her name. I have it written down.
I have a list too.
Is that coin worthy? What Ben said?
Wait, what is white people?
Oh yeah, it is. That's a nomination, Dave Crown. You know.
Oh wait, it's on this paper.
I like that.
Why didn't I write it in pen? It's that name with the Z.
Oh, Chan to Hai.
Chunzi Rao.
I think it's Shirao.
Shunji Rao.
Yes. Or Ruo, or something like that.
Shirao. I shout for her and
okay.
I ask her to bring me some coffee. I need to calm my nerves.
She pats you on the back and then she scurries out.
I bind it and I put it in a safe.
And you've
and I
scanned
lock
it.
it.
So note that you've skimmed it.
Yeah.
It's going to cost you a point of sanity.
Hell yeah.
I'm
getting down there.
It is.
I just gotta not kill any monsters, and I'll be down there with you guys.
Crazy town.
I got 77.
So, Mr. Stalloid, have you heard of anything that's...
Twilliger!
Yes, with Twilliger.
I was about to go visit him. I saw it in the papers that he's been found.
Oh, very good. Seems that
I
the
lost
worker
my
is done.
pencil.
Question: did you guys? Did your name get in the papers?
I dropped it. I'm trying to step
It's been very, very brief. The newspapers have only gotten the fact that he's been
Is it near my book?
rescued, that there was a house destroyed near Mount Diablo,
Oh,
I got it.
and that that Marshal Clayton Pierce was involved.
I have prideful written down, so I guess yes, but I shouldn't be giving things.
You can be prideful without wanting your name in the paper.
Okay, then yes, I'm gonna do that.
It would only. I wouldn't only nickname it himself if Twilliger told them to say things.
And I don't think, and Twilliger didn't. All the news is coming apparently from Sheriff's Office of the Sheriff of that county, Oakland, where Oakland is, because that's who I'm guessing Kyle's marshal would have gone to with, this house got destroyed because John Valentine was here, blah, blah, blah.
John Valentine's mine.
Yeah. So he basically, Valentine's name actually isn't going to come up. And he's probably not going to mention the Crescent at all either. Just that the kidnapping It was a kidnapping gone bad. The house was destroyed by some kind of explosion or sinkhole. Blah blah blah. So right now the reporters are all just like, it's very vague, Yorie. What the hell happened here?
The
house was sucked into the ground, maybe, or destroyed or blown up. It's different stories are saying different things.
Oh, also with the safe, whenever I put the folder with the manuscript in the safe, I will give Ben a chance to notice that same book that just says research that has the lock on it.
Yes,
that's in there too.
That's in the safe. Okay.
Yeah.
Here, real quick.
Those are the only two things.
With the lock on it.
Those are the only two things.
That says nothing.
Yeah. I've been cryptic about the book.
Contains works of Juan P, the Yellow Emperor, and his miraculous inventions and cures is what this is about.
The manuscript?
Yes, skimming it is what you get. That's what you get. And you do find where the spell is. You can start trying to learn the spell just from skimming the book. Ooh. You can put that on there at August 28th to start learning.
I feel like he'd probably want to kind of like actually read it.
Okay. You know that's going to take significantly longer. Okay, so anyway, sorry, back to you.
No,